What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Scrap Talk. Now, listen, I am a big uh, um, advocate of that old phrase: "Don't judge an event by its main event." Okay. Now, whether you're excited for Blachowicz versus Ankalaev or not, UFC 282 is kind of a banger. I'm gonna get into it. I'm not doing predictions. This video, I'm just gonna let you guys know who's on the card. I mean, yeah, you could pull the damn thing up and look it up yourselves, but I'm gonna help you out. Okay, so check it out. I'm gonna start with the early prelims because there's some interesting stuff going on. This is actually a low key banger of a card. So let's get right into it. We got Alexander Gustafsson versus Vince St. Peru has been canceled. I don't know what's going on with Gus, but OSP is gonna be fighting. Who's this guy? Antonio Trocoli instead. Shout out to him. I don't know who that is. I didn't even know OSP was still in the UFC. A lot of letters. But anyway, yeah, those guys are gonna go at it. I'm not really that's gonna be a fun one. At light heavyweight, that's gonna be a fun one. OSP, he's a formidable guy. I haven't seen him fight in a long time. I mean, maybe I'm just missing out or I haven't seen him. But I don't know. Hopefully that one will be good. But let's keep going. We have Cameron Sealman versus Stephen Koslow. No idea who that is. Vincinius Salvador versus Daniel De Silva. No idea who they are. TJ Brown versus Eric Silva. That ought to be a pretty good fight as well. And then we have at the top of the early prelims, we have Billy Quarantillo versus Alex Hernandez. You guys, if you know, you know. This is going to be a banger. This is going to be a shootout. I think Billy Q gets it done. Alexander Hernandez, bad boy. Billy Quarantillo, I think, is a little bit worse. That's all I'm saying in a good way. Alexander Hernandez been a little. He's been having his ups and downs. Like literally, he'll get one and lose one, and so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay. So let's go on to the regular prelims here. Two old friends of ours. Two of the homies. Chris Curtis versus Joaquin Buckley. What, dude? This is gonna be good. This one's gonna be good. Chris Curtis probably looking to come back in and redeem himself after that whatever that was he did a while back, and I'm sure he wanted to get right back in there. And then you got Joaquin Buckley, Mister all over the place and then nowhere, and trying to get back into the big lights. So I think both of these guys have something to prove. I think both these guys want this one. So ought to be some fireworks. Then we have Ronda Rousey's old homeboy, Edmund Shabazian versus Dalka Lungiambula. Booyah! I said his name. I said the name. You can't. Whatever. I'm the man. This is going to be good. Edmund Shabazian, I felt like he was overrated when he first hit the scene, and his affiliation with Rousey was, I think it kind of messed him up. I think people were hyping him off that, and it really kind of messed him up because when he was having it, or while he's having his ups and downs and growing pains, it's making him look kind of worse than it really was. I think Shabazian's a good fighter, and I think that with some time, he's gonna keep on developing and keep on looking even better. I don't know the man that he's fighting, so shout out to that guy. But I think this one ought to be interesting, and I think if Shabazian does get put away, then I don't really care to hear this guy's name anymore. But let's see who else we got. We got Paul Rosas Jr. versus Jay Perrin. Now, I've seen both of these guys fight. Paul Rosas is actually kind of he's kind of making little waves right now. He's been looking good out there, making some waves. So I think a lot of people are gonna have eyes on this one. Jay Perrin's not to be messed with, man. He's got 10-6. Okay, I'm gonna stop being nice. It's not bad. It's awful. Um, 10-6 is not good. He's won more than he's lost, so it's better than worse or whatever. However you want to say it, I don't know. But hopefully, hopefully this is good. Rosas is just 6-0. He's 6-0 right now. So hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully it'll be a good fight. At the top of the prelims, we have excuse me, Jazino Rosenstrike versus Chris Dawkins. Now, I think Dawkins is going to be out for blood after what happened to his little brother recently. Uh, but yeah, man, Rosenstrike, Dawkins, I think that both of these guys, Same deal. That's why I think this card's going to be kind of awesome, is because a lot of these guys need it. A lot of these guys need to get back. A lot of them were on their way up or coming up already, and they hit a skid and they're trying to get back. A lot of the guys on this card fall into that situation. So I think Jazirdo Rosenstruck versus Chris Dock is going to be a pretty good fight. At heavyweight, these guys is going to be just a big old punch in the face contest. We'll see what happens. And now main card, check it out. Main card, we have oh wow, a couple fights on the main card got canceled, y'all. Robbie Lawler was supposed to fight Santiago Ponzinibbio. Canceled. Yuri Prohaska, Glover Teixeira. Canceled. We all heard about that one. So that was this one. Not anymore. So what do we got after that? We got Bryce Mitchell versus Ilia Topuria. Now, I don't know if you guys heard about this a few days ago, but they said during training at the PI, Ilia Topuria showed up, and they had to keep him in the parking lot because Paddy Pimblett wanted to get out the back door before Topuria came in. Paddy, you scared of Ilia? Y'all were throwing bottles and talking trash before. You scared about that? He said we were good. He said y'all were cool. I don't know. Anyway, though, gossip. But yeah, man, Topuria is going to be fighting Bryce Mitchell, which that ought to actually be a pretty good fight because all the flat Earth stupid stuff Bryce Mitchell says aside, the guy can fight. I mean, I don't think he's that amazing. So let's see. Ilia Topuria is no joke. The man's 12-0. I mean, what's Mitchell like 14-1 or something? 15-1, maybe 15-1, but like, it's gonna be a good fight. I think both of these guys have what it takes to beat the other guy. So we'll see who comes out on top and who imposes their will. Now this next one, I'm nervous to even say this. Everybody thinks that this fight is gonna fall apart, and most of them think it's gonna be because of Mr. Darren Till. Darren Till versus Dricus du Plessis. Listen, I believe, okay? I believe Till is maybe not going to win. I believe he'll make it to this fight. All right? Come on, Darren Till. Get your brittle body together and make it to this fight because Dricus du Plessis is on a surge right now, man. This guy is coming up. I mean, with a record 17-2, okay? 17-2, that's crazy. And he's looking to add to it. So I think that Darren Till, this is a good one for him to come back in. If he can stop the hype train right now, that'd be pretty sick. He come in and put Dricus away. Darren Till be right back in the good graces. Everybody be singing his praises again. I think if he loses this one, he might need to make some choices. But either way, I want to see this fight. I think it'll be good. And hopefully Till comes back refreshed and revived, and he comes back and shows us the old Darren Till and, puts hands on Dricus, and then Dricus puts hands on him, and then it's a great fight. But let's see what else we got. Oh, wow. Dude, there's some crazy fights on this card. Paddy Pimblett versus Jared Gordon. Okay? Paddy the Baddy. Jared Gordon. So Paddy's 19-3, Jared's 19-5. Oh, pardon me, folks. I'm sorry. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know who Jared Gordon is like that. I think I've seen him fight before. No disrespect. I'm just saying. I'm being honest. I feel like, okay, I don't like to be like the party pooper or anything, but guys, I got to be honest. I don't know if it'll be this fight, but yo, I feel like Paddy Pimblett's gonna get knocked. He's gonna get knocked out so hard, or like choked out, or something like. Pimblett's a good fighter, but Pimblett's got I don't know, man. I feel like he's skating on thin ice. It's like I said in a different video. Celebrity doesn't win fights, and the UFC is very fake. So maybe Paddy can get in the good graces and become enough of celebrity that they start giving him the same treatment as other UFC celebrities. I could make 10 videos on that. I will not get into it now. But then we have the main event. Jan Blachowicz versus... Jan Blachowicz, I'm going to say this right. Jan Blachowicz versus Magomed Jan Blachowicz versus Magomed Ankalaev. Booyah, there we go. Yeah, man. So, recently I saw King Kong versus Godzilla, the new version, and this is reminiscent of that. It's not super duper exciting. I mean, it's not because of the weight class, it's because of the fighters. But these two are going to be fighting for the belt. And everybody knows what happened, how they're only fighting for the belt because of the Glover Yeri situation. And I don't think a lot of people are excited about this. You know what I mean? I don't think a lot of people were waiting for this. But these two men are probably excited. So, respect to them. And yeah, I got a whole bunch of videos coming about every fight I just told you. We're going to get into why, who, where, what, all this other stuff. So you guys stay tuned for more Scrap Talk. I am Johnny. I will be back soon. Peace. I didn't hit stop? I didn't hit stop. Oh, man. Well, whatever. I can use this time to say thank you guys for subscribing and rocking with the channel. Please, if you have not yet, click like, click subscribe, hit the notification bell, and excuse me. Yeah, thank you so much for watching Scrap Talk. Let's grow this channel, guys. I got nothing else going on. Hey, help me out. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.